Anyway, so this is day 2 of the transmission removal. We got a few of the, we have everything off, drive line's disconnected. We put this brace back on to hold the back of the transmission up so it doesn't bend the input shaft on the transmission. And we have a few of the bolts out at the bottom. I think we have 4 of them out, and there's 5 transmission bolts and 2 starter bolts, so there's 7 in total. So yeah, we're working on the 5th one right now. Or wait, no, there's 6 transmission bolts and 2 starters, so there's 8 total. So yeah, we're trying to get this. And there's not a lot of room to work, so yep. And we also took out the clutch, the slave piston or whatever.
Cylinder.
Yeah, for the clutch. So yeah, that's out. Okay, so to get, there's 2 starter bolts on the top, and there's 2 kinds of starters that this car can have, and one of them is the bolts thread directly into the transmission, which is really easy because then you just have to take them off. But the kind I have, it has a bolt and a nut, and so you have to get to the nut on the backside. And really the easiest way to do it is to take off the intake manifold for the engine, which is a pretty hard thing to do by itself. So yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to do that. You can see it down there. I just gotta take off all this crap. Do we have 1/4 inch? Oh, we can do that. Oh, I know what I'll use. I'll finally use it. Okay, so got the transmission out. As you can see, just took a lot of tugging and trying to figure out. Then this little part, I don't know if it's gonna be hard to tell without out of context, but this is like the guide for the shifter, so it sits in place, and this is connected to the shifter. And so, but this little piece is connected to the chassis, and to get the transmission out, you pry this out, and this whole like circle thing comes off, and then the whole shifter falls down, and then you come with the transmission. And then, yeah, so, yeah, now we just gotta put the new one in, which is gonna be even more of a hassle. There you go.
Alright.
Okay, so, we got that, this is the old transmission, this is the new one. This one is much prettier. I still don't know I still don't know what is wrong with this transmission.
Hey, maybe we'll open it up and look at it one of these days.
Yeah, but, it's definitely jammed in gear, because if you look like right here, how this is protruding out all the way forward is first gear, and so we thought it was jammed in third, which it is because it won't move. This one can't move either, but this one's all the way forward, which means it's in first. But so yeah, because they won't move unless you press in the clutch and it engages the cylinder. So yeah, and also we're stealing parts off that transmission, like the little thing that
we just took off.
The little gasket, you have to take. We took that off because it wasn't on this one, and the linkage. Our new one didn't have a linkage on it because, I mean, what can you expect when you buy stuff from a junkyard? It doesn't come with everything.
The focus was off.
Has everything else mostly. So yeah, looks like everything else.
Wow, dude, we finally got it out.
Oh man, where's the? There's not a plug on this side. That's strange.
On the bottom.
Yeah, there's a, there's supposed to be a plug on this side for, maybe they put it on the other side. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's, oh, I bet I know what it is now. I bet this one came out of a US car and this one came out of a European model. Because this one came out of a left-hand drive car, which is the US model. And the plugs and everything are on this side, and this one, everything else is on the other side. Hopefully the clutch isn't. No, I don't know what it is then. But some of the stuff on here.
Everything else lines up, so I don't know what it'd be. Alright, well, I think,
Oh yeah, the plug's on this side. Weird.
Yeah. Finally got the transmission out.
Yep.